Hey guys. Hi. Right, I think I better tell you a bit about myself. My name is Byron. I come from a place just outside of Liverpool called Wiston. It's actually the only town in the world to be so inbred that it's actually twinned with itself. And in Wiston, people don't go back, if there's a house fire, people don't go back for like their photo albums or their dog or their kids. They go back for the smoke detector and the receipt, because that's going straight back to shop. And in Wiston, because of the high rate of domestic violence, our favourite dating website's actually called Plenty of Battered Fish. So that's Wiston, that's where I grew up. And I went to a school called Higherside. And that was just an accurate description of the state of most of the pupils in that school. In Higherside, I remember once I got so stoned and then I went into a mental arithmetic exam and they put the tape on and I was thinking, fucking hell, I'm not going to be able to pass this exam. I can't even understand what she's saying. Turns out it was a French test. So as you do, just a kid in a boring town, you make friends with the people who are exciting. So I made friends with our very own personal Willy Wonka, the local drug dealer. And it was amazing. We were still just kids, like, it wasn't anything weird. We still did, like, kid stuff, like playing games, like pass the parcel to the left-hand side. And we did things like we'd recreate shows that we'd seen on the telly. So we had the Great British Hash Cake Bake Off. But he was good. I learned loads from him. I learned a lot because, well, he was kind of like an inspiration, a teacher in a way. And I guess he was the only teacher I ever liked because I never minded when he gave me lines. Yes, someone super into cocaine. Hell of a drug. Some Dave Chappelle fans over there. Okay, cheers. So I guess the best thing about Wiston is that I got out. I did, and I feel like I'm an inspiration for that. I feel like I could be a motivational speaker because I actually got out of Wiston and moved 20 minutes down the road to Liverpool. And I want to sort of go around and help people to sort of be inspired by that story. And so I just want you to remember, guys, that I'm here to help. Yeah? And when I say I'm here to help, I don't mean like, do you know when you go to Tesco and there's a woman wearing a badge and it says, here to help? So you're like, oh, excuse me, love, where are the courgettes? And she's like, they're just behind you. So you're like, oh, okay, thank you, love. But also, when I was a teenager, my mum and dad split up, even though they seemed really happy together. And now, whenever I have anything good in my life, I don't trust it, so I sabotage it. And she goes, I just work on fruit and veg. So you're like, should I try the home section? And she's like, well, we do have a home section, but we don't currently have a broken home section. Maybe try Aldi. So that's not very helpful, but I do want to help people because I still think there's a lot of like inequality in the world. I think there's still a lot of trouble with things like, I don't want to be this big feminist rant, I'm the only woman on the bill tonight. But like, I think there are some things where like, that men are better at than women. Oh, quiet silence. Go on, tell us why. No, I do, because there's still one area, right, where like more women are aiming to be successful at this thing and more men are successful. So say like 10 women are aiming for something and one man, it'll be the one man that achieves it. And I don't think that's right, is it, ladies? No, it's suicide. More women try it, but more men are successful, and I do think it's a feminist issue. No, because I think it goes back to how we're raised, right? Because when I was a kid, like a little kid, I was in brownies and stuff. We did things like look at nature and bake brownies. But my mate Dave, he's dead now, but when he was a kid, he was in Scouts. And in Scouts, you learn how to tie a proper knot. I'm just going to leave you hanging on that one. I've been Shell Byron, you've been lovely. Thank you.